O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7.5 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Create the perfect relationship between you and your body. Treat your body with all love, honor, gratitude, and respect. When you make it a goal to adore your body and accept yourself completely, you'll learn to have the perfect relationship with anyone else you are with. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 501. NASDAQ is up 428. S&Ps are up 85. That's a gain inside the NASDAQ, folks, of 3.8%. S&P's 2.8, Dow Industrials 1.8. Gold contract down $10, trading $1,900 even. We get the silver contract off 38 cents, $23.95 an ounce. Light sweet crude, that caught a bid out here, up $1.37, $39.03 a barrel. Notes and bonds. That was the biggest movers out here. Well, they're all, well, price spread-wise, notes and bonds. 10-year note right now up 28.6, 138.31. 30-year up 2.5 at 174.18. If we get over, let's take a look at both of them. We'll go to the 10-year first, and we take a look at the 10-year. When you're going to see from last night till today, folks, okay, this is one extraordinary move. You have the 10-year. We traded to a low last night of 137.20 to a high of 139.01. You're at 138.31. You are inside of the August 28th area, which is 138.18. The 30-year, when you see this, this is like phenomenal, folks. You got to remember something. Bonds trade, 1 point is $1,000. It's very tough to get 1 point any day. Last night, the 10-year, the 30-year went 5 points, folks. We went from a price point of a low out here of 170.07 to 175.03. The August 28th level is 173.16. You're at 174.17. And what is that saying, folks? That's saying that, guess what? No matter what stimulus we were talking about, we had started, Republicans had started at 500 million. Democrats were like 3.2 billion. No, trillion, right? Yeah, 500 million, 500 billion, 3.2 trillion. It finally got down to the point is that the 1.9 trillion versus like 2 point something trillion. Guess what? You can cut all those in half now, folks. That's what the bond market is saying. It's going to be a skimpy stimulus if, in fact, any type of stimulus gets done at all. That's what that bond market is saying, actually screaming. King dollar. King dollar's down 140 ticks, trading 93.413. Let's go over and take a look at King dollar. What we have with King dollar out here. King dollar right now, last night, goes topside, gets up to 94.302, gives it up in spades, once again. And I mean gives it up in spades. Bottom line, you're at 93.415. That is saying King dollar, once again, is going to try to go for the lower end of this consolidation. We've been in this consolidation, folks, since July 31st. You know, the dollar was a straight move down since March. 101 all the way down to this price point of 91,746. We'll see how this baby shakes out. But right now, that's exactly where it wants to go. We take a look at some of the... Oh, here, let me show you this, because this is... the ETF structures. The way the ETF structures are set up is this, folks. We have... The SPY is doing 90 million shares. I suspect we're going to, you know... We're going to close somewhere like where we are. I don't expect this to give it up into the close. You get 90 million shares traded. There's no doubt that what you have out here, you get the markets comfortable with no matter who is winning out here. That's what this is showing more than anything. More than likely, the market is comfortable with basically nothing's going to get done. You know, that it's going to be a locked deal, meaning that the Senate is one way, the presidency is another way, the House well, the House is still Democratic. That's the bottom line. Gridlock. Gridlock is the name of the game out here. That's what it looks like. And the market's saying, hey, I'm cool with gridlock. So what we have out here is that you have the swing high that's out there since the October 12th level, and that more than likely can get hit. Now, the high of that, rather the low of that, is 349.06. And what markets love to do is they love to hit the lows of that when they're doing a counter trend bounce. What will happen, I expect, is this, is that when you have a day with this much energy taken out of the marketplace, more than likely what we'll see tomorrow is that you'll see, I suspect, some kind of an up market. Volume contracts dramatically again, and you'll probably be testing the lows of the last high. If we take a look at the Qs, the lows of the last high are 289.67, 47 rather, 289.47. So what we have here is that you already hit 288.77. You do have an expansion of volume. We've done 60 million shares. That being said, you're going into that 79 million shares, which is an up day, as well as your downdraft of 110. So that's telling me, and if you're watching Tiger TV, what you're going to see, you can see that there was a big uptick on volume when we did go up there. And I remember that very well, because what ends up happening, that day had looked like that you were just going to go to the moon. And it looked like it was going to rip apart the highs that had been projected, and then all of a sudden the next day go sideways a bit, and then just gave it up, straight down. So bottom line, you have some volume in the ETF structures. What you do not have is that you don't have overall volume. Right now in the NYSE, we're only doing 641 million. That'll end up doing 900 million or something. A bigger one, though, is going to be in the composite. And the composite right now, you're at 2.7 billion. Bottom line, yeah, you're going to do 3.5 or something, but 3.5 in the composite, when you have the composite up almost 4%, folks, that baby, or 3.85 right now, has been as high as 4%. That baby should be just ripping beyond belief. But we'll see where the whole thing ends up shaking out. We take a look at some of the higher volume equities in this marketplace out here. Apple's the leader, up $4.50. You get Uber Technologies. They had a court case go with them. Well, actually, it was the election. There was an amendment in California. Bottom line, Uber won it. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.